The first time my boss tried to ruin my life. She didn't shout. She didn't threaten. She smiled and pretended I didn't exist. That was when I learned something important. Cruel people don't always scream. Sometimes they erase. When I graduated university, I felt behind. Not behind in intelligence, but behind in life. I didn't come from money. I didn't have family connections. What I had was discipline. And fear. Fear of going back to nothing. So when I got accepted into a proprietary trading firm, a real one, international, ruthless, I cried alone in my room. They warned us on day one. This place eats people. They weren't joking. Every 3 months, they hired 20 to 30 graduates. Within 6 months, most were gone. The pressure was unbearable. The pay was unbelievable. And for the first time in my life, I felt like I belonged somewhere difficult. Her name wasn't Gabby, but that's what I'll call her. HR and operations manager. Perfect posture. Perfect makeup. Perfect control. The first time I met her was during my final interview day. She didn't shake my hand. She looked me up and down and said, "You're one of the new graduates?" I smiled and said yes. She laughed. "Don't get excited. You don't look like you'll last." I felt my face burn. Then she leaned closer, lowered her voice. "But I can make things easier for you, if you give me something." For a second, I thought she was joking. I laughed awkwardly. She didn't. "I'm serious," she said. "Otherwise, I can make sure you don't even get interviewed." I said no. Her smile disappeared instantly. "Stupid," she said, right to my face. That day, my resume went missing. I was told to wait in a corner of the reception area, out of sight. I could hear names being called. Interviews starting. Mine never came. Until the branch manager himself walked out. "Why isn't her CV here?" The receptionist hesitated, then searched, and pulled my resume out of the trash. No one spoke. I didn't look at Gabby, but I felt her watching me. That was the moment she decided I would pay. I got the job, and the sabotage began. Websites blocked. Meetings scheduled during live market hours. My lunch disappearing from my desk. Then the promotions. Everyone advanced. Except me. Once. Twice. Despite my performance. Despite trading live while others were still practicing. I kept telling myself, just survive. Then the branch manager left temporarily. And Gabby stepped into power. That's when it became personal. Sue joined a later batch. Brilliant. Ambitious. Emotionally fragile. I was assigned to mentor her. One evening, after a devastating trading day, she broke down crying. I didn't know what to do. I sat beside her, held her hand, patted her back awkwardly. That was it. The next day, I was called into HR. Accused. No hearing. No explanation. Just punishment. I lost my bonus. 6 figures. I lost half my deferred pay. Then came the training. Every morning. Same 3-hour video. Same demand. Confess. I refused. For 7 months. I arrived at 7 a.m. Worked until nearly midnight. Exhausted. Isolated. And Gabby? She smiled every time she passed my desk. One afternoon, I came back from lunch. My notebook felt wrong. Pages shifted. The next day, Sue placed trades identical to ideas I had written down privately. That's when something inside me went very still. She wasn't just punishing me. She was stealing from me. And suddenly, I wasn't afraid anymore. That night, alone at my desk, I wrote one sentence on the first page of my notebook. Let her keep going. Because when someone believes they're untouchable, they stop being careful. And I was ready to let her expose herself. I didn't confront her. I documented her. Dates, times, patterns. I photographed my notes before leaving my desk. And I let her steal them. Because proof isn't loud. Proof is patient. 2 senior traders noticed something was wrong. When I told them my plan, they didn't argue. They simply said, "We're with you." That was enough. Our office was fragile. Too many employees. Too few profitable traders. So we slowed down. Quietly. Week by week, profits dropped. Corporate noticed. A visit was scheduled. Gabby didn't know it yet, but her time was almost up. Sue was unraveling. She knew what she'd done. I didn't threaten her. I simply said, "I can prove it." She cried. Then she signed a statement. That paper changed everything. Thursday. I arrived early, like always. Sat through the same training video. Then the executives arrived, including my former boss. Gabby was confident. Too confident. She accused me again. Emotionally. Convincingly. She thought she was winning. Then I placed Sue's statement on the table. The silence was absolute. Sue confirmed everything. She was fired immediately. Trade data was pulled. Compared. Identical strategies. Identical timing. Gabby denied it. Until the numbers ended the conversation. I noticed movement behind the glass. Her husband. Their children. Thursday. I said calmly, "Your family is here." She turned pale. I pressed send. Voices rose. The office froze. Within the hour, Gabby was dismissed. No drama. Just consequences. I got my money back. My name was cleared. No innocent person lost their job. I left trading for a while. Not in defeat, but in recovery. Because I learned something more valuable than money. Silence is not weakness. Patience is not surrender. And power belongs to those who wait. She tried to erase me. Instead, she taught me exactly who I was. I used to think strength meant fighting back immediately. Raising your voice. Demanding justice right now. But what I learned is this. Real strength is surviving quietly while you gather the truth. She tried to erase me. Instead, she taught me patience, clarity, and exactly how powerful silence can be. And that lesson stayed with me long after she was gone. If this story stayed with you, if you felt that slow burn of justice, take a second to like the video. Subscribe for more real, emotionally charged stories like this one. And tell me in the comments, have you ever stayed silent, knowing the truth would speak louder later? I'll see you in the next story.